My September favorites video. I did not do an August favorites video. This hair needs to go. But you know, I really did not buy a lot of stuff in August, and I tried to find stuff that would be in my favorites, but you know, you shouldn't go and find favorites. They should just be in you.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be inside of us forever.
No, but let's get into this. So I'm gonna start with beauty favorites because I only have 3. I know, a beauty guru with only 3 beauty favorites. Things happen, life happens, and hours get cut, and people get sad, and you know, now I'm just working off my checking account that literally has about 40 bucks in it. So if I do end up buying stuff, I will be surprised. But my first beauty favorite is probably something that's been talked about a lot. Actually, 2 of these things have been very popular lately. This one I think has been popular for a really long time, and it is the Color Tattoo Metal by Eye Studio Maybelline 24-hour eyeshadow in Barely Branded, and it is a cream eyeshadow. It's, you know, all goopy and stuff because I've used it a lot, but it's so pretty. I really like this color. I like how bright and open it makes my eyes. By the way, yes, I did dye my hair blonde. Yes, it does have a little bit of a reddish tint, but it's because I had a really dark color on here, so I was going to do a hair vlog. I deleted all of them because there was way too many, and I did not want to re-experience that. It took me about 3 weeks. This is why I have not had videos. Any videos you've seen had already been filmed. I couldn't upload a video with my hair. It was bright yellow and orange a few days ago, actually. No, it's probably been almost a week. Almost a week ago it was very, very orangey and horrible. These past 2 weeks have not been fun at all for me as far as dyeing my hair, but now we're at a good point. Leaving this for a while, get used to this different, you know, coloring, but yeah, moving on. Next thing definitely has been a huge product lately. I don't know, I feel like this has been out for a really long time though. I may be wrong. I feel like I heard about it months and months ago, but lately it's been a very big trend as far as beauty gurus go because it is very good. And I had been using my Hello Flawless foundation. I moved here and my skin decided we don't like you anymore. So as you can see, I mean, this foundation doesn't cover absolutely as much as I need it to because you can still see I am breaking out. But I'm using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation with sunscreen and SPF 20, and I'm in the shade 805 Ivory. And this is a really good foundation, I'm just saying. I don't know what's wrong with my skin. It's just been acting up ever since I got back from Tennessee. I think me moving here, still adjusting to the East Coast weather, and then go to a different climate, sort of. I mean, Tennessee's kind of, their weather's similar to North Carolina, but not the same, like nowhere close to the same. So I think in traveling, I just really messed up my skincare routine. And I don't know, it's just when you break your normal skincare routine, if you've been using your skincare routine the same religiously for a really long time, it will mess up and it will freak. And I honestly think that is the main thing to getting clear skin is to keep up a good routine. But So this doesn't cover everything on my face, but keep in mind I am breaking out like crazy, like insane amount that probably no foundation in the world could probably cover. I just need a really good concealer, which is why there's no concealer in this video, because there's not a good one for me this month. But yeah, this is a really good foundation. I definitely recommend it. It covers a lot. It's really nice on your skin for this time of year, fall and winter. So I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. I really like it. My new baby is my next and last beauty favorite. But Alayna is by far one of my least favorites. I love all the stuff they have. They have so much stuff and so much to do, but it takes forever to get anywhere. But I was determined to go to the MAC store because they have a MAC store in the airport. And, you know, and it's in the international terminals. So the very last terminal is the international ones. I had 2 hours to kill, so I went to MAC, spent like 45 minutes in there, and it was really nice because I hadn't been to an international terminal since I lived in Europe. So it was a lot of memories, and I did see a lot of stuff that I didn't think you could get in the US. I wish I had more money at the time so I could have actually got them, but I can always go back to the Atlanta airport and go get them. And now I know that they're there. But I went to MAC. That was a really long story. I'm sorry for these long stories. My bad. This is going to be a really long video. And I got the Viva Glam 3, and it's a matte shade, and it's just this kind of reddish, plumish, pretty color. I'm not wearing it on my lips. I'm wearing bare. Usually I am wearing this. I've worn it almost every single day. It smells good. I'm just so happy. I wanted a MAC lipstick forever. And it was only $15. I'm sorry, that was a deal for me. Like, I thought it was gonna be like 20 something. I was like, 15? My mom was like, that's really expensive. I was like, it is MAC. I'm happy. I'm paying for it, and it is good. I'm going to zoom past since I've already wasted so much time in this video. It's been a long time, and I wanted to catch up with you guys. You know, just catching up, being friends. First fashion favorites. One is this ring. So I'm just gonna show you my hand. That's really ugly right now, and I don't know why. So here, and I got it from Charming Charlie, and I just think it is so cute. Then I got this watch, and I wore these almost every single day. So this was from a thrift store in Tennessee, and it is upside down. But I just really think watches look really sophisticated and mature, so I really liked them. And then I wear this every single day of my entire life because it is my class ring. Next fashion favorite is these pants that my friend actually got because her mom wanted them, and I thought they were so cute, and I was like, I want them. Something you should know about me is I love American Eagle jeans. I feel like they are just made for me. They are the only jeans that every pair I've been in love with, and I just can't help but, and they're so cheap. $29? Yep, that's a deal. They are the high-rise jeggings in black. I really needed a pair of black jeans because mine were just done. And I wore them the day that I got them. They fit like a glove, and just because they're higher, you don't feel like they're gonna slide off, and they fit more around your waist, which for me, I have big hips, and it sits better on me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm gaining tons of weight. Right now the jeans that I'm wearing are American Eagle. They're really low rise. And right now I feel like my body is about to explode. I have 2 shoe favorites. My sparkly Toms that you can get anywhere Toms are sold. And my new boots. I got these at Party City. They are by the brand Wanted. WantedShoes.com is what it says in here. I am an 8.5 maybe. And I just love these. I think they're just so nice looking, and they look really expensive And they weren't that expensive. They're like 50 bucks. And I really like them. And now I need a pair of black shoes because I have no pairs of black shoes right now. And if you've seen my wardrobe, it's pretty much all black. My next fashion favorite is this purse. And I got this at Kohl's for $10. Examine. And it is so nice. I was like, I'm traveling, I really need a tote bag. I want a really nice one. Everyone has one. I need one. And my mom was like, you just don't need to spend money on it. In Kohl's sale section, it was $10. I was like, this is a blessing. I can't even believe that this is happening. Like, I wanted one so bad, and I got it. So my book favorites, I have 2 book favorites, and I know I've never done book favorites before, but I read a lot this month. I mean, a lot. And I don't know if one of them kind of counts because it was like the first day in October, but I mean, it counts. It counts a little bit. I read this, and it had to be, I started around 1 or 2, finished it the next day around 4 in the afternoon. And I watched about 5 episodes of Revenge during that time period, so that tells you how much I read in so little time. Before I Fall, I got these 2 books, including one more, including my 50 Shades of Grey book, in January. I've been meaning to read them for, it's almost been a full year. We're 2 months away from the end of the year. And I finally got to read it. This book is so good. It's just really, really good. It's about this girl who dies, and instead of going straight to heaven, she relives the same day 7 different days. Like, she has to, and she figures out stuff surrounding her death and all this cool stuff. It's just a really good book. It's really touching. I really recommend this book. The second book I recommend is The Fault in Our Stars. I don't think anyone's had bad comments to say about this book. It's so good. I'm not going to reveal a lot. It's about 2 kids who meet in a cancer support group. I am a huge fan of John Green. He is my favorite author. I have read Looking for Alaska. I have read half of The Abundance of Catherine's. And the only reason I read only half was because I sneak read it in a library and I had to go home, so I couldn't finish it. I read Looking for Alaska, and it's been a while since the first time I read it. You can check my books. I'm a big believer in underlining and highlighting. My Looking for Alaska book is like completely, that's all that's in there is underlines and comments and scribbles and everything. I just adore that book, and he is a really good author, so you should definitely check this one out. A lot of people will say that this one is better than Looking for Alaska. As much as I do love this book, and it was really well written, mostly because he's a really good writer, Looking for Alaska still is my #1 book ever read, so just saying. Now for music favorites, I've been listening to Lorde constantly. I really hope that's how you say your name. Somebody said Lordy to me. I'm pretty sure it's Lorde. I've pretty much bought most 90% of her songs. They're just so good. And I'm trying to look in here. I've also been listening to a lot of Florence and the Machine. I've been obsessed with Florence and the Machine forever. She's so good, but lately I've just been constantly listening to Lorde and Florence and the Machine. Also, still on my Lana Del Rey grind. Those are my September favorites. TV shows I will have below because I'm running out of time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!